Okay, I think we're live, and I'm excited because we're changing things up a little bit tonight. I want to welcome you. You're here to try It Works and learn a little bit more about who It Works is. And I got to tell you, I don't often have a party with a bunch of my friends on the top floor of our corporate building at 9 o'clock at night. But when I do, you better believe I've had Skinny Brew. And we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight, but I'm not sure what brought you here, whether you're looking to lose some weight, maybe you've heard about our beauty line of products and you're learning how to age as gracefully as possible, taking care of your skin, or maybe you're here because you're interested in a side hustle. And 4 out of every 10 people, 4 have a side hustle. And I figure we're all on social media anyways. Why not get paid for it? You know, we already share what we love with people that, you know, that we care about. And so when we fall in love with products that work well for us, why not get paid for it? So we're going to talk a little bit about the business too. So welcome. My name is Pentecost, and I've actually got a whole group of friends here with me tonight. And some I don't really know, but we'll be friends by the end of the night for sure. But I'm excited because It Works has been a part of my life for, gosh, I'm afraid to tell you because then you'll know my age, but I've been doing It Works for 14 years this month. I cannot believe it. And when I started It Works, the company was 6 years old at the time. So we've been in business for about 20 years. And I didn't need It Works at the time I first learned about it, or at least I didn't think I did yet. But after I had my son Landon, oh my gosh, everything changed for me. I realized life couldn't continue to look like it did at that time. And I was teaching school, actually middle school math. I was coaching basketball, and I was literally living at the school all day, every day, weekends too, varsity coach. And I'm sure if any of you have ever coached a sport before, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say there's no off season. And so, you know, nights, weekends, early in the morning weight rooms, training, and everything in between. And so I just didn't know how, when I found out I was expecting my first child, how I was going to raise that child and do all the other things that were on my plate. And I thought, I'm not going to go to school and raise everybody else's kids while somebody's home raising mine. And that's when, as much as I was praying that God would bring something into my life that I could do and still, you know, bring money into the household and yet be there in those early days of my children's life, I really didn't expect it to be It Works. I kind of laugh and say I wasn't looking for It Works. It Works found me. But I thank God every day that it did, because it's next to my relationship with God. It's the best thing that I've ever experienced. It's been the biggest blessing for our family. So I want to start tonight by asking how many of you drink coffee. Do you drink coffee? And if you do, how many cups of coffee should be the real question, I guess I should ask most people, because billions of cups of coffee are drank every single day around the world. And most people drink about 3 cups a day on average. I would definitely put myself in that category for sure. But my question to you is, does your coffee help you do more than just wake up in the morning? Because if it doesn't maybe help you burn fat, or if it doesn't help you focus more or have more energy, then I would really like to introduce you to your new morning habit, and we call that Skinny Brew. It's a French roast instant coffee that comes on the go, and it's got an exclusive fat-burning formula with a nootropic metabolism boosting blend. I'm going to say that again because it's kind of a tongue twister. Nootropic metabolism boosting blend. And when I say that, tomorrow I'm going to go live on Facebook when I wake up in the morning, so it'll be early, but whenever you get around to it, if you want to see me, I'm literally going to wake up in the morning, show you what it looks like, how awful I feel, and then the minute I take my Skinny Brew, it's like the fog lifts and the sun comes out and my life is different. And it wasn't like that before when I drank my coffee first thing in the morning. Like literally painful getting up in the morning until I can get that Skinny Brew in. And so that nootropic blend has been a game changer for me. But what else does the coffee do? So Skinny Brew is literally a product that can help you. You're getting your coffee and it tastes amazing, by the way. It's a French roast flavor. And about 6 months ago, I had to eliminate dairy from my diet. And so my former favorite coffee, which I'll talk about here in a minute, Keto Coffee, couldn't drink it anymore because it's got MCT oils, grass-fed butter, collagen. It has dairy in it. And so it was really hard to get used to black coffee at the beginning, but now that I drink black coffee, I would never think of putting anything in my coffee. And so I was a little nervous when I heard we were coming out with a black coffee. I was like, oh boy, that better taste good, because we're going to be in trouble if it doesn't. It tastes amazing. It tastes amazing. And even more importantly, I love that I know I'm burning fat. I love that I've got the boost of energy, because it's got like twice the amount of caffeine than a normal cup of coffee, and yet you don't get the jitters. And I think it's because of that nootropic blend. It curbs your cravings, and you'll notice it just sharpens your focus. I'm from the Midwest, and I swear we dealt with fog in the spring and in the fall. And it's like, if you've ever dealt with fog in the Midwest, like you literally can't see 2 inches in front of you when you walk out the door. And then all of a sudden, like that, it just goes away. And that's what my brain feels like in the morning before I have Skinny Brew. And then after I drink even half of my Skinny Brew, it's just like I'm a new person. So when I say if you're a coffee drinker, but your coffee doesn't give you those kind of benefits, then you should consider trying this. We're literally talking for the same amount or less, you get all those benefits. And as a 40-year-old, I started admitting my age this year. Every little bit of help matters, you know? And so I love the Skinny Brew. But I definitely want to mention another coffee product that we have, and it's called Keto Coffee. It works really well with a keto diet or a low carb lifestyle. But you know what? Even if you're not dieting or eating low carb lifestyle, you still can get the incredible benefits that the Keto Coffee also has, which it's got grass-fed butter, MCT oils, and collagen, like I said a little bit ago. But it also, it has this ability to, you know, sharpen your focus. It gives you also fewer cravings, and it helps with ketone production. And so that also helps with weight loss. And honestly, I think the biggest secret to both of these coffees is because of the blends and what they're made of. You feel full. You actually feel full. So intermittent fasting is a really popular way to lose weight right now, and it's very good for you. And if you drink the Skinny Brew or the Keto Coffee first thing in the morning when you wake up, you're going to feel full and not even need to eat until late morning or even early afternoon. And so that's been something I've been doing, and it's something I can do even when I travel. And let's face it, I don't know about you guys, but between my kids' schedule and my work schedule, I feel like if these products didn't come on the go, it would never work in my lifestyle, you know? Gone are the nights that we get to enjoy family dinner around the dinner table. It's just, you know, with all the activities after school, homework, driving here, there, and everywhere, I swear I spend more time in my car than I do even in my house. And yet we spend way more on our house than we do in our car. It seems backwards, but I appreciate all the on-the-go nutrition products that, you know, whether it's helping with weight loss, whether it's helping with focus, or just nutrition supplementation in general. I love that I can get those products very affordable and on the go to fit with a busy lifestyle. So I could go on and on about all the products that we have in our line. And for those of you that are here with us tonight, we have products here for you to try. And probably one of my most favorite ones for you to check out, and for those of you viewing, you've got to get back with the person that invited you here and ask them to try collagen. Oh my gosh. If you want to get younger skin by drinking a very flavorful product, you're going to love it, and you're going to want to drink it every day. And I get compliments all the time. I didn't even know what a glow up was, but somebody hashtag, oh, Cammie, the glow up is real. I'm like, what's a glow up? But thank you, I'll take that. And I swear it's from the collagen. And so I'm getting better skin by what I'm drinking. You can drink it hot at night before you go to bed, or you can just drink it in the day cold. You can put it in a water bottle, drink it on the go. It's so simple. But you know what? It also has all 5 types of collagen in it. So it helps with joints, aches, and I'm not a doctor, so I try not to get into many of the details, but I'm telling you, you start drinking it and you're going to see and feel the difference. I've had back problems for as long as I can remember, and I really believe, because I'm traveling just as much as I have at the height of the times I was traveling the most, and my back, the fact that it's still, you know, functioning is a really good sign. And I think it has something to do with the collagen. So, you know, we have an entire product line. And if we haven't talked about something tonight that you were hoping we would talk about, like I said, you can ask in the comments below, and I'm sure somebody will answer that for you. But more importantly, get back with the person that invited you, and they will be happy to give you that information that you need. But we do have products in the area of weight loss, nutrition, and beauty. And that's kind of where It Works hangs its hat. And so we have an awesome customer program. If you're here tonight because you want to try our products and you want to save, I don't know about you, but if I can save, sometimes I even buy things I don't need because I get such a deal, right? And if you want to get my price as a distributor, we have an awesome customer program that you can join for free. So it's like becoming a Sam's Club or a Costco member, but we waive the membership fee and you get to take advantage of the up to 40% off, exclusive availability to new products. You also get points every time you make an order that you can use on future orders to save money. And it's free to join if you agree to buy one product a month for 3 months. And you have full control over the program, so you can change it every month, or you can add to or redirect if you're not getting results or getting enough results and you're ready to try something else. So it's a real simple program. But I want to transition for a minute because while you can become a customer and save, like I was talking to you about earlier tonight, 4 out of every 10 people have a side hustle. They're making money from home. And, it's interesting because when I first heard about this industry, somebody said to me, everybody should have a home-based business for the tax write-offs alone. And that didn't mean much to me at the age of 16, but now as an adult, that's actually a very awesome thing. You get the great tax deductions of a big business owner as a small business owner. And so that's been very beneficial. But more importantly, it's something that you can work on your own schedule. You can work it around your family activities. And I'm definitely not saying you're not working and putting in time, but you get to decide when you work, and even more fun, you get to decide who you work with. And so, it's interesting, in 14 years, I would say all of my friends are in It Works. And it's not because I'm not friends with anybody else, but they join It Works after we meet, or I met them through It Works, and we're just very like-minded, and it's been a really awesome thing for me. But let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the business, because honestly, that's what makes my heart beat the most, because it's been such a game changer for me. And honestly, I grew up watching my parents do a home-based business, and I watched my mom and dad go from struggling to just really changing our family's finances generationally, making an impact upon future generations. And they, myself included, when I was looking for something to do once I was expecting land, and I didn't have a huge lump sum of money in the bank to go open a franchise, nor did that give me the time freedom that I needed. I still would have been married to that business, right? I also, even for some of you that may have a service skill like working in a salon or whatever, if you don't go to work, you don't get paid. And what I love about this business is because of the residual income, something I do today, I'm going to get paid on every time that person places an order. So it might be something I did 5 years ago that I'm still making a commission on today, just by sharing products that I use and I love and have been beneficial to me. So, I already said you can work anywhere, anytime you can build this business. I love with social media, you can work online from your phones. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm always sitting in lines waiting to pick up my kids, and it's a great opportunity to make a phone call or make a post, and boom, I'm building business, right? I love that I don't need inventory. There are a lot of times where a business needs inventory. There's no inventory needed. As a matter of fact, the company drop ships the orders directly for you. There are ways that you can get paid daily. If you're like, yeah, I do need this, and I actually need money like right now, there's opportunities for you to make cash every single day with products that you're selling and sharing with other people. But we also have bonuses that get paid out weekly, and we have income that gets paid out monthly. So there's a lot of different ways that you get paid. You do set your own hours. We just launched a sampling program. So for people that just want to try the product, you can send them a 3-day sample and you make cash for that. It's a really phenomenal program. We are a global company. We're open in over 20 countries. So if you have people that live abroad, guess what? We might be open there. We just opened in Mexico not too long ago, and so that's been really exciting. And probably my most favorite piece of this is that we're a debt-free, family-owned, faith-based company. And I really believe there's not a lot of guarantees in life, even companies that have been around for many, many years. But I feel a lot more secure in a faith-based, family-owned, debt-free company. And so, yeah, I feel really good about that. And so I just love to share it with everybody. And I realize and recognize some of you are here tonight. You don't even know why you're here, but I don't feel like I'm being a good steward of what I have if I'm not sharing the business side with you, because it's been such a game changer. And here's the deal. Some of you might be thinking, okay, I want to try these products, but I don't have have the money in my budget to spend on it. Well, first of all, I'd say if you drink coffee, you already have a budget for coffee. So there you go. You don't need a new budget for that. You're already spending. But if there's other products and you're just thinking, I don't have the money for that, the neat thing about the business is you could do the business just for the simple fact of having a few friends or family use the product and make enough of a override to pay for your own personal habit. Or maybe you're thinking, no, I actually need a little bit more money than that. I need an extra $500 a month. If I could put that away or pay off some credit card debt, that would be huge for our family. For me, when I joined, I knew I needed $3,000 to $4,000 extra every month to be able to be home with my babies when they were younger. I didn't know that it was going to do what it did for me. I just was thinking on a very small scale that it would give me the option to be home with my kids as they were little. Oh my gosh, my right leg just fell asleep and it is tingling like crazy. Woo! I was gonna try to make it, but I cannot make it. Okay, so my favorite part about It Works is the average income chart, and I'll give you guys a visual of that after I'm done sharing, but it literally shows what people are making at the various levels in the company on average every month. So when I knew I needed to make $3,000 to $4,000 extra, I was looking at being a diamond or a double diamond with the company. And so it allowed me to put a plan together and a work schedule, if you will, that matched the income that I was looking to have. I always say to people, this is a business where your work ethic matches your paycheck. And as a teacher, I didn't have that luxury. There was no merit pay. I could have been the best teacher in the building or the worst teacher in the building. It didn't matter. I got paid based on the amount of years I'd went to school, the amount of years I'd been in the building. And it just didn't make a lot of sense to me, And yet this business, the more people I help, the more I get paid. And it's a whole lot more fun, I'll tell you what. So you can see the various levels of what people are making. But right now, when you join the business, we actually have some pretty awesome bonuses going on. They're called the More bonuses. And as a matter of fact, if you're looking at joining the business tonight, whoever invited you here, send them a message and ask them if they have a code to join the business at 30% off. Because right now you can get a discount when you become a distributor. And if you go diamond by the end of this month, you can earn a $15,000 bonus. Actually, not at the end of this month. You get 3 calendar months as a brand new person to go diamond and get $15,000. So what is today? Today is the third. So March doesn't even count because it's not a full month. So you'd actually get all of April, all of May, and all of June to get to the position of diamond and earn that $15,000 bonus. That's pretty awesome. And I never in my years teaching ever had the principal or the superintendent say to me, hey, listen, if you do X, Y, and Z, we're going to give you a $15,000 bonus. No, said no one ever, And so I love that there's those bonuses to throw a little gas on the fire for those of you who really have that need and are willing. Most favorite things about this business is that you're in business for yourself, but you are not by yourself. You are aligning yourself with a team of people that are going to help you succeed. And prior to It Works, I'd never sold anything before, unless you count Girl Scout cookies or a lemonade stand, which in my opinion is not the greatest sales resume. But honestly, I was a mama that wanted to be home with her babies, and there was nothing that was going to stop me. Sometimes I think it's easier that we give up on ourselves, but it's not as easy to give up on our children. And so I'm not sure what your personal reason for doing this as a business, what that would look like. Maybe it's you just need something of your own. Maybe you've lost a job and you're looking to make extra income. Maybe you've just moved and you're building up your clientele and you need extra money. So whatever it is, I truly believe It Works can be a match. And I believe in divine appointments. And I really, truly believe you're here tonight. You're online watching because someone cared about you enough to invite you to be here because of what this opportunity has been or is doing for somebody. And so, I can promise you this. I can promise you it's not going to be easy, but it will be worth it. It will be fun. And you know what? You just might learn a lot about yourself that, you're stronger than you think you are. So every time I go to the gym, I think this never gets easier. but I get stronger every time I go, right? And that's kind of how this business is. So I want to talk to you about a couple things because we've got something really exciting. I don't know if you've seen the commercials happening on ABC, but Nick Walenda is and I don't even want to say this wrong, but he walks across high wires. And he's going to be walking across a live active volcano tomorrow night. It's a 2-hour special on ABC. And what I love is that he is being fueled by Skinny Brew, or It Works Coffee. He's been using the product to train and intermittent fast. Isn't that awesome? And so he's going to be doing that tomorrow. So I'm excited to watch it. I'm seriously praying for him because I'm nervous as heck for that man. But I'm excited that people will learn more about It Works tomorrow night on ABC. So I want to share that with you because if you didn't know that, that'll be a pretty awesome thing to watch. And let me see, I had a couple notes here. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. But, you know, it's interesting because I think I was born with this mentality. I'd like to say I learned it over 14 years, but I really think I was born with a mentality of, why not try? Why not? But the more I've done this, more I realize that's not most people's mentality. Most people are always looking at all the reasons they shouldn't, or they can't, or why it won't work. And I think that's just human nature, to be honest. And I really believe, why not count all the reasons why you should, or why it could work, or why not you, and why not now? And maybe this was brought to your life for such a time as this, right? And now that I've been doing this for 14 years and I've been around enough to watch people do what they do, I think to myself, it's definitely going to be the things I didn't try when I get to the end of my life that I'm going to be thinking about, not the things that I did try. And so, you know, I want to encourage you to take a look, take a closer look. And for $69, I guarantee we've spent $69 on a lot of things that never had the potential to bring a return like It Works has the potential to do, even if the only return is more friends and better confidence. And I guarantee that's just some of the byproduct of joining this business, you know? And so, yeah, I'd rather you hear and say, you know what, maybe this isn't for me, but I believe you deserve to hear about it, and I believe you might be here just because you've been praying for something like I was. And it's funny because I had heard about It Works prior to joining, but I just kept thinking, oh, that is not for me. And so maybe you're here tonight and this is the second or the third time you've heard about it. And the timing has just changed. And I say, don't question it, just embrace it and go for it. So your choice tonight is you can subscribe and save and get the products at wholesale pricing and take advantage of some of the other customer program benefits, or you can decide to get on board, share this business and get paid. Use the products and save and share it and get paid. And I don't know, what if it changes your life? Wouldn't that be awesome? It certainly has changed mine. So I'm so glad you guys could come tonight. I'm so glad you could join us, and definitely get back with the person who invited you here for all your questions. And I just want you to know that, yeah, for $69, you've done a lot of things with $69 before, but this one has such an opportunity for such a great return. So thank you for coming, and it was nice to visit with you for a little bit.